I will always be in love with love. I cried over beauty, I cried over pain, and the other time I cried because I felt nothing. I can't help it. I'm just a cliché of myself. Someone will always be prettier, someone will always be smarter, someone will always be younger, but they will never be you. Honestly, I try not to do anything I don't want to do. Nothing ever truly dies. The universe wastes nothing, everything is simply transformed. I'm at the stage in my life where I keep myself out of arguments. Even if you tell me 1 + 1 = 5. You're absolutely correct, enjoy. The impact of falling in love for the first time has a special place in our architecture. You ever have that feeling where you're not sure if you're awake or still dreaming? So many people have that relationship, the companionship, the connection, to other beings, our pets. I hate to call them pets, but you know, to other creatures that we share our lives with. Grief and loss, those are things that don't ever go away. They stay with you. If you have been brutally broken but still have the courage to be gentle to other living beings, then you're a badass with the heart of an angel. What does a scanner see? Into the head? Down into the heart? Does it see into me? Into us? Clearly or darkly? If we're gonna waste the dude, we ought to get paid for it. I mean, that's the American way, right? Life is good when you have a good sandwich. Sometimes life imitates art. It's called show business for a reason. I am not handsome or sexy. Of course, it's not like I am hopeless. I wear my heart on my sleeve and that can hurt. To be vulnerable is an enriching way to live, but when it goes wrong it can be agonizing. But if you don't open your heart to people, you end up being excluded from the rest of the world. Falling in love and having a relationship are two different things. It's always wonderful to get to know women, with the mystery and the joy and the depth. If you can make a woman laugh, you're seeing the most beautiful thing on God's earth. The simple act of paying attention can take you a long way. I dream of a day where I walk down the street and hear people talk about morality, sustainability and philosophy instead of the Kardashians. I've been really fortunate to be able to do different kinds of films in different scales, different genres, different kinds of roles, and that is important to me. When I don't feel free and can't do what I want, I just react. I go against it. We are humans on a rock floating through space with a finite amount of time. So take that into account. How we treat ourselves, how we treat others, and we are all in this together. Be excellent to each other. Heaven and hell are right here, behind every wall, every window, the world behind the world. And we're smack in the middle. Kissing someone is pretty intimate, actually very intimate, and your heart always kind of skips a beat before you do that. I guess living without love, without experiencing it or being able to give it is pretty strong punishment. Fame is drag. The paparazzi culture is more pervasive than it used to be. On the positive side, it's nice not to have to worry about bills. Sometimes enemies are our best teachers. People can learn from their mistakes. Destruction sometimes means rebirth. You came so close to me that night. I remember clearly what I felt when I heard your footsteps falling behind me. Pride. I thought it would keep us together forever. For me it was our finest moment. I can still see the flames. I think if I had taken the blue pill, it says I would go back to sleep and I would have never known what was happening. Which sounds very depressing. So I'm glad I took the right pill. Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily lives that we forget to take the time out to enjoy the beauty in life. It's like we're zombies. Look up and take your headphones out. Say hi to someone you see and maybe give a hug to someone who looks like they're hurting. People keep asking if I'm back and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. I don't want to be a part of a world where being kind is a weakness. I like pretending. I'm an actor. Sometimes simple things are the most difficult things to achieve. You have to change your life if you're not happy, and wake up if things aren't going the way you want. I'm Mickey Mouse. They don't know who's inside the suit. I guess it's just to my tastes to keep life as simple as I can. I do look back. I still sometimes wake up and go, gosh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't have kids or anything like that, so I get to be less responsible. The day is kind of like, what, creatively, can I do? The serialization through the internet or through digital portals, means of ways of communicating, and I think that's great. When something happens to you that hasn't happened before, don't you at least have to find out what it is? Multicultural is the real culture of the world, a pure race doesn't exist. So in the end, I think we can all pretty well agree that even in the face of tragedy, a stellar person can thrive. No matter what's going on in your life, you can overcome it. Life is worth living. Art is about trying to find the good in people and making the world a more compassionate place. Luxury is the opportunity to experience quality, be it a place, a person or an object. Grief changes shape but it never ends. It's easy to stay grounded. The ground is very close. And we walk on it every day. I was always hoping, even when I was young, that I could do different things. I'm really grateful for that. I'm very fortunate. I'm glad to be here. So, if you're too tired to speak, sit next to me, because I too, am fluent in silence. So many people have that relationship. The companionship. The connection. To other beings, our pets. I hate to call them pets. But you know, to other creatures that we share our lives with. If something is hurting you, why and how can it be changed? Walk a mile to avoid a fight, but when one starts, don't back down an inch. I don't understand why people get mad when they get rejected by somebody or something. They have done you a favor by not wasting your time and playing with you. I believe in love at first sight. You want that connection, and then you want some problems. I was raised to treat people exactly how I would like to be treated by others. It's called respect. It is incredibly empowering to know that your future is in your hands. It's fun to be hopelessly in love. It's dangerous, but it's fun. I think that a picture can tell 1,000 words, and none of them can be right or true. Try and respect others. Try and continue to get the most out of life, and find ways to get that in this situation, but also to respect it. Find ways to connect. If you can. I mean, just survive. I would love nothing more, sport, but if Daddy doesn't work this weekend we'll have to live in a box. Do you guys want to live in a box? Every struggle in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Be thankful for the hard times, they can only make you stronger. None of us are getting out of here alive, so please stop treating yourself like an afterthought. Eat the delicious food. Walk in the sunshine. Jump in the ocean. Say the truth that you're carrying in your heart like hidden treasure. Be silly. Be kind. Be weird. There's no time for anything else. Money doesn't mean anything to me. I've made a lot of money, but I want to enjoy life and not stress myself building my bank account. I give lots away and live simply, mostly out of a suitcase in hotels. We all know that good health is much more important. It has always been my hope to be a part of works of art that entertain and that people can come away with something more or positive as they walked out of the dark into the world. About grief, people have a misconception that you can deal with it and say, "It's gone, and I'm better." They're wrong. I know that the ones who love us will miss us. A relationship is an imaginative act, it's an act of creation. Someone said to me the other day that a relationship between a person and a kid is unconditional, but the relationship between adults, to each other, is conditional, in a sense. But that condition can be the best kind.